Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. Uh, Welcome to the Beanami channel, and welcome to my Road to Zero OS series. Let's start off with my first ever 8v8 for my first ever bar video. I've been loving Beyond All Reason. This game is insane. A completely free RTS built on top of Total Annihilation. It's basically just a mod, kind of like Dota 2 actually, which is another favorite game of mine. But it's captured my heart. I always wanted to be able to play StarCraft. I've always loved watching uh, and even Age of Empires. I did a little dabbling in once or twice. But I just never really got the grip of it. I don't really like the way that those games approach technology. Now that I've played a game like Beyond All Reason, where the technology system is completely different and it feels so unique to me. And I love that this basically ancient game has been revived. I've just been blown away. So to express all that, I thought, hey man, I'm gonna make a YouTube channel and let's document my journey. I think now I've got around 200 hours or so in the game, I want to say. Good couple games under my belt. I think I'm a 4 Chev. Still, I've just barely made it back to 17 OS, right? So we're starting here today. Once we load up, when I hit skip, I'll be starting my journey as a 2 Chev. I played quite a bit of free-for-all and against bots before I hopped into my first ever 8v8 on Supreme. And we're going to see what kind of mess it was. I have no recollection of what happened or what went down, but this is going to be, I think, a fairly short journey to the bottom, OS-wise. So it's going to be exciting. We're going to see maybe what I could have done better, what I know now, looking at how badly I played then. So let's have some fun. Let's get into this thing. Let's see where I landed.
Battle started.
Let's get planetside. Or are we not on the blue team today? We are not on the blue team today. Where are we? I was playing Long Sea. Okay. This is my first ever 8v8 game, and we are loading up here as an Armada commander and the Long Sea position. How incredibly exciting. I've been dabbling more in this position lately, and I have no clue. Okay, so clearly we're starting off somewhat decent. Look at us go. A couple of windmills, just building my bot lab. We've got a sense for the game now. I think this was a little while ago, and there's been some changes to the actual game. A lot of people are starting with 3 mexes. I thought I saw somewhere that 2 was pretty standard. Look at me go. I've clearly watched a YouTube video. I think that, yep. Building a res bot so we can get some reclaim going. Very good. And of course, e-stalling like never before seen. What a beauty. I just accept it, you know, no building a solar panel with this metal we've got. No building more wind. Oh, here we go. Okay, we figured it out. Let's go. Okay. How's everybody else doing? We've got a couple of scouts starting to roam in. Lake has done 0 boost. No clue what it is, I guess, after 4. Maybe he just says, these guys aren't going to carry me, so he's not boosting. Which is fair. He's brought some units up to help his boys still. I like it. It's noble. Unfortunately, no micro there either. How are we doing back here? We've got, okay, we're freaking out a little bit because my energy bar filled up. Somebody must have been overflowing. Wind is as dead as can be. Good on me. I am scouting because I've never been on this map before. Best to clear the fog. Get an idea of what's going on. Okay. Definitely building too much build power right away. We don't need this much. We're just churning it out ourselves, and our commander could be doing it. Also, oh, look at me. I'm already enjoying one of the most beautiful features of Beyond All Reason. Shift dragging things is so easy. Just building stuff feels fantastic. I admit there's still a little bit of the actual in-game micro that I don't know, that I would like to know. Maybe some commenters could be wise enough to share. Where when you build, let's say we build like a 4 by 20 or a 5 by 20 windmill structure. How can we get rid of the middle line? I think I've seen content creators like Drongo do it. Maybe I'll dive deeper into my settings and report back in a future episode if I can figure it out. But that seems, oh, that would make life so much easier so that you could get those really easy, perfect rows in like 5 seconds of micro, which feels so good. Somehow, okay, we're overflowing energy a little bit because obviously we're at 20 wind. We're at max wind. I'm expanding. I'm taking objectives. I have identified things to do. I think, you know, usually... Pardon. Usually an extra resurrection bot would be pretty normal, you know, get one going on each side. I like that a lot these days. That's what I've done more recently. Oh, I'm afraid of air. Probably a smart decision overall. Let's see how the front's going. Oh, so we're doing pretty good up here. Look at us go. Just scaling some eco. Not the worst. Running out of metal kind of quick. Oh, we decided another res bot would be smart. So much build power, actually. Like, oh my god, more build power. I don't know about you guys. I started my Beyond All Reason journey thirsting for converters. Even now, in my first AV8, I've kind of figured it out a little bit better. Even though we're at 0% converting power right now, but I needed about 4 test games before I figured out that just building converters didn't just generate 1 metal per second. So, you know, we all have to start somewhere, and that's why we're on this road to 0 OS, because it's a journey to get better and understand how games like this work. Because at the end of the day, it's all just math, you know. These converters, I need to have 70 energy per second. So on a map like this with winds, you probably want like, what, 6 or 7 wins per converter or so. I think you could get away with, what was that? 5. Average, so average on Supreme, I believe, is 15 or so. And 5, 75. Yeah, so if you do 5, then you could do a converter, in theory, if you're just trying to scale. So now we're finally just throwing down more wind. Look at me go. Love a good wind, but put way too many resources into build power. Haven't finished this. Haven't, you know, I'm putting more resources into build power. Oh, yo. Build power like nobody has ever seen. That's bad. That's bad. This is just too much, and I'm still just building more constructors. Not contesting C one bit. It seems like Leaky Bot, he's got at least the concept of what C play is supposed to look like. You know, you start off with the smaller boats. Let's see. Let's have a look at the dock. So I think those are supporters, or what are they? Herrings. They're the herrings. I've never really used Cortex ships so much, so it's always good to have a little look. So these are the sonar boats, and they shoot missiles. So they're kind of like rocketeers that will detect enemy subs. Let's see. And then the supporter, I guess it's kind of a dolphin typical. I think they're called dolphins. It's kind of one of those. Okay, good to know. Those boats are all weird. Ah, look at this. They're pushing. They've made a lot of units. Our poor boy, he just lost all of his. Pink isn't making any units. He's kind of, who knows what he's doing. Maybe he's just over microing. Poor guy. I get it. Somebody desperately needs a con. He's playing C, and he actually knows what he's doing, so he wants a con, of course, so he can keep scaling over here. Oh, I've decided now is a good time to go tier 2 when... Oh, okay, we've stopped building build power. So in theory right now, right, we would want to, at the very least, reclaim this bot lab. We would probably reclaim... Wow, 750! Whoa! I didn't know it was... Wow, that's more metal in this chainsaw than in this bot lab. So ideally, we would reclaim both of these, and then I think
Commander,
that would actually be enough metal. To get tier 2 up, which honestly 8 minutes, you know, if that's what we were doing right now in this newbie lobby, we wouldn't be doing that bad. Our eco player isn't even doing that bad. It's scaling pretty okay. I mean, this is super noobs. We've got three 1-chevs and a 2-chev on our team. One of the enemy team has quit, I suppose. Yep. They've got Aaron Eco as the same guy. Bar is such a beautiful game. Only in 8v8 games. Oh boy, they're pulling it together on the blue team though. They're thanking each other. They're playing together. I've not contested at all, but he hasn't scouted me. I mean, I could be up here right now. I could be setting up some coastal bombers. I really like
self-destructed.
Torpedo launchers. The torpedo launchers. You get like one here, one there, one there, and that's really nice coverage, I think, for anybody that wants to then come and engage your shipyard that you put kind of here. I think that feels really good. I like sending out a constructor, you build, and your commander, build a construction turret, build the torpedo launchers. I mean, they're pretty expensive, eh? No, 240 is reasonable. And I think that feels really good, because then you get access to these mexes. I think, you know, people used to really build, they just walked their commander over and then built it here, but because you just don't have access to these mexes, I think it makes it worse. And the terrain really plays well for you. You have kind of this area where you can micro your boats back and forth. It doesn't really look like it's enough, but as you can kind of see, like, these boats are small enough where, say, the enemy has lined up over here with their boats, self-destructed, like in here, and they're shooting at you. If you're microing back and forth, you've got plenty of space to dodge most of their shots. So this is, I think this is just the superior area to set up. Now, I'm a cautious man here in the beginning. I believe, you know, not the worst idea in the world. Build some anti-air. There's spooky shit. Bombers. It's 11 minutes. Air could think about bombing, but I mean, he's thinking about, look at this guy. He's a good guy. He's thinking about building APHIS. He's reclaimed everything over here. He's doing his best. This guy is gaming, to be honest. Respect. He's got it under control in the back. And yeah, we're just slowly scaling. I don't know if we're gonna end up doing very much here. So let's speed up the game. I think the commentary I'll see is interesting, but you know, in a noob lobby, like, I mean, okay, we've got a gauntlet going up. So the pork is kind of creeping. You know, the static defense, it's coming forward. Tier 2 is being built directly on the front. Crazy. I think this is going to, by the looks of things, one con turret, one constructor built tier 2 for this guy. Sweet. I mean, it's not the worst idea in the world when you've got, you know, this much control. 3 commanders up here, you've got a banisher coming out. It's 13 minutes. Pink is building his own. Let's see, what do we got Geo doing back here? We're getting up to tier 2 mixes. But Yeah, that's just not gonna match this timing here, and it's just probably because they got to eat, you know, all of the delicious metal in the middle of Supreme that every front player dreams about eating. But you know, you kind of, it's one of those things that you need to be taught to dream about wanting and how to acquire. Because I sure as shit didn't know. I'm sure we're gonna get to watch some of those games too. Okay, let's see. We got a butler, or what, a compass, a radar bot, and a jammer. I'm helping the front, guys. I'm helping the front. We're making some hounds. This might have been pre-nerf. I don't really know. As they've been once again buffed. Poor me. You're gonna have to get used to regular wind on this channel. Wow. 4 hounds. 4 hounds is gonna hold against 2 banishers, folks. We have figured it out. We have drawn a line. The micro is complete. Oh no, it even looks like I'm individually micro. Beautiful. Where are we gonna go from here? These banishers are just picking away at us. No spam. That's one of the best ways to kill these types of units, obviously. Spam at them. They do have good answers, though. They've got the welders, they've got the hounds, they've got rocket bots, they've got good, you know, good ways to handle spam. Let's see, our hounds got taken out because we didn't micro them, and they're very heavy. Make more hounds. Oh, look at me, I've got 2 fusions up. Oh, I'm getting some fat boys. Okay, okay. Sending it to the front. Let's see. Enemy C is not taking advantage. Oh, I'm just sharing the fat boys to a guy who has lost to take micro culpability off of me. Very good. Very good. He's probably just going to feed them into the banishers. Oh, no, no, no. Look at this. Okay, we're microing. No. Oh, well, still though. The Fat Boys kind of doing it. We probably could have done it better. Let's think about against the banishers. I mean, we probably could have sent out, like, you know, 20 sprinters instead. Let's see, metal wise. This was 3,800 metal versus the 3 Fat Boys that ended up doing so. But it's a lot more efficient energy wise. We're not the best on energy, so. Or no, I guess we probably would have had enough energy, but not enough analyzers. Yeah, so maybe sprinters would have been better. Oh, look at this nice little marauder timing we got coming here. Our eco, not interested, but he is making snipers and some welders. Oh, we killed it. Look at this. These Fat Boys, I suppose, probably blasted them. Took our eyes off the action. The Fat Boys, dude, wow! There's no micro on these things. Oh, God, it's so sad. Oh. The Czar is here to keep blowing stuff up. Foliate likes his big, beautiful... Oh, his big, beautiful... Vortex tanks, and I don't blame him. I'm making tier 2 units. We've got snipers, we got Fat Boys. I'm doing my best here. Oh, well, the nuclear option I've decided could be the best. Well, hey, it is the best right now, actually, as it turns out. Although, look at this. They've figured it out. The enemy C player has figured it out. They have blown up my mexes. They have taken over the entirety of the sea. They've even got advanced on those. And the mill's pretty good. Constant 100 years. Little Bread is doing his best. I mean, honestly, if Little Bread went for it with a bombing run right now, he could make it. He could make it. Because this is a pretty, you know, it's a pretty breakable. I mean, visually this looks like enough. You know, if he finds the thread here, we know how to draw lines on this channel. Give him a little one of those straight in there, and then you can kind of just spread the fighters out as you need them. Because I mean, look, this, that. Or no, I mean, run into this for sure. It's so nice to be able to blow this up. But yeah, we GG'd out. We were getting blown up. We were getting blown to smithereens! They were all scaling pretty well, pretty effectively. No surprise that we lost this one. As blue team figured out how to properly scale in Beyond All Reason, and I definitely don't. At this point in time, I think I've got a little bit better idea how I could have, been a lot quicker. Reclaiming those labs, getting onto the sea actually and contesting it obviously would be huge. Maybe we could get onto the fun island with a light trans. All sorts of options. So fear not, despond not. But we are on the road to 0 OS, and I hope I will see you next time, PlanetSide.